life lessons with my organised bub. Life lessons with my organised bub. Wow, would you look at that? Look at me being all consistent on YouTube, wow. This is a bit of a random video, but I did a poll on my Instagram saying, would you rather see a Saturday night in vlog or 27 things I've learnt in 27 years? And I was surprised it won. But I love videos like this, and I thought 27 things would be really hard, but I come up with about 45. So I've narrowed it down to the best ones, or the ones I think are the best. I am gonna be doing like a Saturday night vlog thing, or like a vlog, like a spend an evening in with me vlog, watching Love Island, one of those. I love stuff like that. So subscribe for that, because I'm just so consistent. Who am I? Who dis? What is it? Video every week, knew me who didn't. No. So give this video a thumbs up if you like it, because it's a bit different. Like I've got like some sort of purpose on YouTube, and I do certain types of videos because, let's be honest, I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. Here it is, 27 things I've learned in 27 years. Unhappy people make people unhappy. Accept compliments. My auntie always used to tell me, just accept the compliment and say thank you, and I'd always hear myself chattering on. So, I really like your top. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's only Primark. Oh, I've had it 2 years. Oh, and just waffling, and I'd actually started winding myself up. So now, if someone compliments me, I just say thank you. So much easier. Worrying is the most pointless thing ever, and I think we all know that when we're doing it. But at the end of last year, I was worrying about something, and there was different outcomes. There was 1, 2 and 3. Or so I thought. So there I am, thinking that there's only 1, 2 and 3 outcomes, but actually there was a 4th, and I didn't know about that. So I spent months worrying about this could happen, or this could happen, and this could happen, not knowing that this whole other thing could happen. So therefore I just wasted my time worrying. You can't worry about an outcome because you don't really know what the outcome could be. He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who never asks a question is a fool forever. I'll forever ask questions. I'd rather be a fool for 5 minutes. I learnt that in school. A teacher actually had a go at me for asking questions. More fool you, because if you don't ask, you don't know, you don't learn, you don't grow. This is a bit of a different one, but it's not a deep breath. Deep breath comes from the stomach, so you breathe, hold on. So like, oh, she's getting up. So like, probably made no sense at all. But yeah, I learnt that in speech therapy, and that's what Beyonce does on stage, and that's how she manages to dance and sing, because she's got her breathing skills on point. Queen Bee, love you. Listen to understand, don't listen to respond. I feel like this is something a lot of people do, and it's actually really noticeable once you think about it like this. So, you know when you're speaking to someone and you know they're not listening to you because all they're thinking about is how they're going to answer you, or they've got something to say. And it's actually hard to talk to someone like that because they're not actually listening. So why are you even talking? It's something that I'm working on more as I've got older. I want to listen more than just wanting to respond, because if you don't listen, what's the point? Life will continually teach you the same lesson until you learn it. So the same thing will keep happening, or the same result will keep happening because you're not learning your lesson. So sometimes you've got to step back and think, what is this trying to teach me? Because I guarantee there's something. I touched on this in my assumptions video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. Basically, the only person you're guaranteed to spend the rest of your life with is you. You need to be happy within yourself, and you pretty much speak to yourself all day in your mind, so you need to be kind to yourself. You basically need to be your own best friend, like Beyonce said. How many times am I going to speak about Beyonce? I love you, Beyonce. Beyonce. You happy to be about this? Myself and I, that's all I got in the end. That's all, yeah. Money management is so important, it should be taught in schools. This is something that should just be on the curriculum. Is that what it is called? I really believe it. I think that everyone has to deal with money. Money can make your life a whole lot more stressful, and sometimes it's not even lack of, it's just lack of management. With that being said, I'll link my money book videos down below. Plug. Being bitter is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Defense is the first act of war. This is what I'm working on, because I think in the past I've probably been defensive, but actually I saw this quote. Obviously I live my life on Pinterest looking at quotes. If you love a quote, follow me on Instagram, my stories, I have a quote a day. But not just the usual boring crap, the real like thought-provoking ones. Well, I think so anyway. So defense is the first act of war. Always respond with love. So if someone says, your hair's a bit funny and curly, I say, thank you. And then that's it. That's it. As long as you like your hair, no, it doesn't matter. If they think you're wearing a funny top, oh well, I like my funny top. There's no such thing as mistakes. Every mistake you make teaches you a lesson, and you probably needed to learn it. Where there's no mistakes, there's no growth. So you have to make mistakes. You have to. I can't speak, but it's not a mistake because I had to make that mistake to teach myself how to speak. Basically, every mistake has its purpose. Fucking hell. Every mistake has its purpose. You needed to learn from the mistake. So there's not really any mistakes in life anyway, so keep making them. Or that's really like cliche. The only mistake you'll make is not trying. And if you don't try, you can't make mistakes. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, shut up. My biggest fear in life is settling for anything. Relationship, job, friends, anything. Don't settle. If someone says something nasty to you, or something that's a bit off, ask them to repeat it. I actually did this a couple of weeks ago, and it's quite amusing to watch. They're like, because people don't expect it. So if someone says just anything, just be like, can you repeat that please? Because most of the time they don't want to repeat it. It's quite, I don't know, it's interesting. Use technology, don't let technology use you. It's amazing that we could be in the middle of Amsterdam and we don't know where we're going, and we can get our maps out and we can direct ourselves back to the hotel. Unless you've had a brownie and you can't physically function. Another plug. I'll link my Amsterdam vlog below. But it's amazing that we can do that. But when it becomes a little twitch and we just have to keep going on, and you know, when you've got down that hole, that social media hole, it's using you. Use it. Don't let it use you. There isn't just one way to live life. You don't have to go to university, get a job, work 9 till 5, get married, have kids, buy a house, get a dog, and die. Morbid. But you don't. There's not one way to live. There's no wrong way, there's no right way. Consistency is the key to everything in life. Relationships, friendships, work, exercise, everything. Consistency is key. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. You might not be academic, you might be creative, and at school you might feel stupid, but you just haven't done what you're good at yet. You can find family in your friends. You might not have the best mum or the best dad or really close siblings, but you can have a friend who is literally just as close, if not closer. So don't be disheartened if you're not close to your family, your mum, your dad, anyone, because you can create your own little family, you know. Laughter is everything. What is the saying? laughter is the best medicine. Is that the saying? I might have made that up, but it is. Just laugh at everything. Make a joke out of everything. That's what I do anyway. People change, and I think it's a good thing. We always change, and if I didn't change, I'd be concerned. I just instantly thought of Bridesmaids. If you're growing, then you're changing. When they're having that little change debate. Gut feelings are a real thing. Your intuition is legit. Your gut knows more than you think it does. I never ignore my gut anymore. Being in the present moment is the most important thing. So I was watching a video and she said that when we're children, we will climb a tree and all we're doing is climbing the tree. We're not thinking about, oh my God, I need to renew my car insurance. I need to do this, I need to do that. We just focus on that one thing we're doing and we're so in the present moment. And there's actually a quote I saw, which I put on my Instagram story, shock horror, and it says, don't force yourself to remain peaceful the entire day. Just give your full attention to whatever you are doing, moment after moment, and you will spend the entire day in peace. And that is something that I try and do now. So if I'm washing up, I'm washing up. I'm not thinking about, I need to do this, I need to do that. Just being present. And I believe that is why a lot of us enjoy holidays, because we just live in the moment. So if we could just live like that, not on holiday, then we'd be all round happier people. Happy people, yeah, yeah, yeah. Keeps us all stepping, stepping. Happy people, yeah. Everyone sees things through their own lens, no matter what you do or say. So there's no point in explaining yourself because everyone will see it through their own lens anyway. Don't waste your time. So I'm not really sure how to explain this one, so I am going to link 2 videos below if you want to know more about it. But it's from Marissa Peer, and there's actually a few things that I might have said in this video that I learned from her. And basically it's that you don't have to accept everything someone says to you. So if they insult you, you don't have to accept it. Just like if I was to give you a birthday present and you didn't take it, you haven't got that birthday present. Make sense? Don't act off emotion. Emotions are temporary. I think we should feel the emotion, step back, and then act, and not just act off the emotion. Don't make other people amazing in order to let yourself off. So someone's just opened their own business and you're like, wow, oh my God, I would love to do that, but oh, I'm not them. We all have the same ability, so don't make someone amazing to let yourself off. You can do it. You can do it, Bruce. And that was it. 27 things I've learned in 27 years. A lot of them I'd probably say I learned in the last year, but regardless, it's still part of my 27 years of life. I am going to link below some videos that I've watched that I've gained some of this from, or a lot of it to be honest. And comment below one thing you've learnt in your life that you think other people should know. Because it can just be one bit of advice where you're like, wow, and it really makes you think. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, comment below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, because apparently I'm getting all consistent. I might even do 2 videos a week. Wow. Wow, steady on. Maybe. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.